Greetings. Welcome to this lecture number 4. Now, in this lecture, we will discuss two techniques of Vedic mathematics. First one is specific technique or specific techniques, and second one is general technique. Okay. In specific technique, this specific technique is really fast and effective, but at the cost of something. Specific technique can be applied only to a particular group of numbers, not for all numbers. Lecture number 4, 5, 6 we devote on specific techniques, and then we move on to these general techniques. We give more importance to these general techniques because they provide a much wider utility, these general techniques. Okay, so we give more importance for general techniques. Now we will discuss the following techniques. The first one is this. As you all are familiar with this, squaring of numbers. So just squaring of numbers ending with 5. I hope you all are familiar with this squaring of numbers ending with 5. And we have total 6. Following techniques we are going to discuss under specific techniques. The first one is this, and second one is squaring of numbers between 50 to 60. Squaring of numbers between 50 to 60. And third one is multiplication of numbers with a series of 9s. Multiplication of, don't worry, we will list out everything in detail and we understand them in more detail. Don't worry, in subsequent lectures. Multiplication of numbers with a series of 9s, third one. And fourth one is multiplication of numbers with a series of 1s. And fifth one is multiplication of numbers with similar digits in the multiplier. So multiplication of numbers with similar digits in the multiplier. Okay, so similar digits in the multiplier. And last one is subtraction using the rule. Subtraction using the rule, all from 9 and the last from 10. Did you see it somewhere? All from 9 and the last from 10. This one belongs to second sutra. Okay, second sutra among 16 sutras we have. What is second sutra? Nikilam navatascharamam dashataha means all from 9 and the last from 10. Okay, so for now in this lecture, in this section number 4, we focus on the first one, squaring of numbers ending with 5. And also we'll try to focus on squaring of numbers between 50 and 60. Okay, so now let's try to understand the squaring of numbers ending with 5. You know what is squaring means? Squaring means multiplying a number by itself. Yes or not? Multiplying a number by itself is squaring. So let's try to unlock this. For example, you have 65. I want to square it against 65. So what is this now? As we have 5 and 5 here, ending with 5, right? So 5 5s are 25. Put it here now, 25. Now what digit we have? 6. And also we have 6 here, right? So after 6 comes what? 7. So try to multiply this 6 with its immediate next number, that is 7. Now that value you have to put here. That means 6 7s are 42. So 6 7s are 42 is this, and this is what? 5 multiplied by 5. That's it. This sutra, this is available in Vedic mathematics 4225. Similarly, let's take one more example. Let's take 75. 75 multiplied by 75. Now what is 5 times 5? This is 25. Put it here. Now you have 7 in the left hand side, right? Now what do? after 7 comes 8. Okay, so multiply 7 by its immediate next number. So what is now 7 8s are? So 7 8s are 56. So the answer is 5625. Okay, and say you have 105 multiplied by say 105. Now what you get again? Last digit what we have here? 5. So 5 5s are 25. Again you put it here. Now here we have 10. Okay, now after 10 comes 11. So 10 11s are what? 10 11s are 110. Yeah, so this 110 is nothing but 10 11s are, and this 25 is 5 5s are 25. Like this you can work on many examples like this. You can take many examples this way. Okay, let's take one more example. Let's take one more example. Say 115 square. I want to perform this 115 square in no time. So 115 multiplied by 115. Again 5 5s are 25 put here. And what is the number after 11? The number after 11 is what? 12, right? So 11 12s are. So 11 12s are 132. So you put 132 here. That's it. So simple, right? Now what many people are not aware of is as follows. See, in Vedic mathematics there is an extension. In Vedic mathematics there is an extension to this principle. I mean this principle whatever we are using as of now, to this principle which many are not aware of. That is this. That extension is this. The same technique, whatever technique we have as of now, I mean squaring numbers ending with 5, the same technique is also applicable when the last digits add to 10 and the remaining digits are the same. When the last digits add to 10 and the remaining digits are the same. Okay, anyways, that we will see now. Don't worry, we will write everything. So you have couple of conditions. So we have two conditions in the extension of this first principle. The first condition is as follows. Last digit should add to 10. Okay, number 10. And remaining digits, they are the same. Of course they must be same. Yeah, remaining digits are the same. This is the extension for the first principle. In the first principle, what did we do? We multiplied, or we took square of the numbers ending with 5. Okay, now the extension is like this. And the last digit add up to 10 and remaining digits are the same, then also we can use same technique. Okay, that is this. For example, let's take like this. Say for this example, 66 multiplied by 64. You see, condition 1 satisfied, right? Last two digits 6 and 4 they add 10, right? Because 6 plus 4 equal to 10. 6 plus 4 equal to 10. So life is happy. Condition 1 satisfied. And remaining digits are the same. Now this 6 and this 6 both are same. Okay. Now condition 2 also satisfied. Now then what do you do? Now when you have this, so segregate now this way. Okay. Segregate now. So multiply 6 and 4. Now 6 4s are 24. Okay. And again same rule. Now after 6 comes 7, so 6 7s are 42. Simple, right? So how do we have this now? So 6 7s are 42 on the left hand side. On the right hand side, like we multiplied 5 and 5 here, we got 25. Here you can multiply 6 and 4. 6 4s are 24. Yeah, very happy, right? And like this we have many more examples we can take. For example, let's take one more example. Say let me take some other color. Let me go for black again. Let me take one more example. Say now you have 107 multiplied by 103. Okay, and again condition 1 satisfied here, right? 7 plus 3 equal to 10, correct? And again you have remaining digits. I have 10, 10 10, they are same, right? So segregate like this. So 7 3s are what now? When they add up to 10, last digits, when they add up to 10, just multiply them. 7 3s are 21. And this is again same as the previous case. 10 11s are 110. It's very easy, right? That's it. This is the answer. Yeah. So we got this 10 11s and this one 7 3s. Do you want some other example? Some interesting example we have now. Let's take one more example. Say you want to multiply 91. Say multiplicand is 91 and multiplier is 99. I want to multiply like this. Say again, last digit 1 and 9. So 1 plus 9 equal to again 10, satisfied. And remaining digits must be same. So 9 and 9 we have here, they are same. So now what you do? 9 ones are 9. Okay, so you segregate again. Let's give some gap here and then write 9. 9 ones are 9. And what comes here? What comes after 9? It's 10, right? 9 10s are 90. But is it right? 91 multiplied by 99 is it 909? It is not 909, it is 9009. So you have to add 0 here. 9 ones are 9, 9 ones is 9, that we know. 9 times 1 is 9. But always in the right hand side you have to take 2 digits. Always take 2 digits. So whenever you have a single number as an answer, always you have to make that single to 2 digits like this. So 1 9s are 9, just append this 0 or proceed this 9 by 0, then you have this. Always this must be 2 digits, always in the right hand side. Always. Yeah, this always is very important. 2 digits. Okay, on similar lines, let's work out with another example. What's there? We can work out with another example. Okay, so now say 51 multiplied by 59. What do you have? 1 plus 9, 10. Condition 1 satisfied. So 1 plus 9 equal to 10. So condition 1 satisfied. What is condition 2? Remaining digits must be same. So 5. So 5 equal to 5. Condition 2 also satisfied. Okay. Now again segregate this. Again you segregate like this. Now 9 times 1 is 9. But we know very well that we have to take 2 digits always in the right hand side. So 9 must be now 0 9. Now in the left hand side what do you have? 5. Okay, after 5 comes 6. So 5 6 are 30. So 5 6 are 30. So 3009. Interesting, right? Not only squaring of numbers ending with 5, but also we can do this. But also we can do like this. Yeah, you know what? The beauty, the same formula works while squaring numbers ending with 5. Do you know why? When you square 2 numbers ending with 5, the right hand, okay, I'll just show it here. See, for example, like this here. When we square, say these 2 numbers ending with 5, This one, the right hand most digits add up to again 10. You see 5 plus 5 is again 10, right? So therefore we can do this. So this, many people they missed this beauty. The last digit add up to 10 and remaining digits are same, then definitely we can use this technique in getting any answer as easily as possible. Okay, now if you want to take few other examples, we will also take few other examples until we become perfect in this. Okay, let me take few other examples here. Okay, what is 72 multiplied by 78? Yeah, 2 plus 8, 10, satisfied. You see, 2 plus 8 equal to 10, condition 1 satisfied. And 7 and 7, okay, they are same. So 7 equal to 7, condition 2 satisfied. Then what do you get now? 2 8s are 16. Now 7 multiplied by 8, 56. Okay, similarly, say you have now 84 multiplied by 86. So again 4 plus 6 10, so 4 6 ja 24 and 8 9 ja 72. Okay, and again say 23 multiplied by 27. Yeah, 2 3s are 6, 3 7s are 21. Very simple, right? And again 89 multiplied by 81. So now you see 8 9s are 72. This 8, after 8 we have 9, so 8 9s are 72, and I have 9 plus 1 10 satisfied, so 9 1s are 9, but always we have to take 2 digits, it is 7209. Similarly, let's take a 3 digit number 106 multiplied by 104. So 6 4s are 24. Now I have here 10, right? 10 11s are 110. So 11024. Let's take a 4 digit number 1003 multiplied by 1007. So what we get now? Again, condition satisfied. Second also satisfied here. 3 7s are 21. Put it like this. And now 100 multiplied by this 100 multiplied by, now what comes next after 100? It is 101. So 100 multiplied by 101 is what? 10100. Okay, so 1010021 is answer for this. So that's it. So we have studied the very first specific technique. Okay, the very first specific technique, squaring numbers ending with 5. Not only ending with 5, if you're able to see something like this, if the last digits add up to 10 and remaining digits are same, then also we can apply the same technique in getting answers, right? So that's the beauty of Vedic mathematics. See, if you are acquainted with Vedic mathematics, first of all you will forget the word calculator. You don't depend on calculator at any point of time. Okay, so that's it. So again we will meet in our upcoming lecture. Okay, Swasti.